Here it is, my final golf cart video for this year, 2024. And let's start with what this video is not. This is not a replacement for my video buying a golf cart in the Villages that I did a couple years ago. I like that video even still today, where I compare the choices you've got to run down from gas to electric, 2-seater, 4-seater, 6-seater. I kind of go into it all. That video is a good one, but this is not a replacement for that. If you're a first time looking at golf carts, this is not the video for you. The next thing I'm not going to do is repeat my video of a year ago, the process I went through and my selecting a cart. Not going to do that. I selected a cart. I actually, if you watch that video, I purchased a Yamaha gas-powered cart, 2-seater. But since then, and before then, I have done lots of videos on lots of golf carts. Everything from my favorite carts, golf carts outside of the bubble, window shopping, and truly those are window shopping. Like, I'd walk around and look at carts, but I didn't actually try them out. Trying out golf carts that break down. Okay, it happens. So these are all things that this video is not. What this video is my wife gave me permission. She knows I was interested in 4 seats facing forward for company. My company is usually older. They're not going to sit backwards in a golf cart. They're going to hit their head. It's just not going to work. Or it's not like putting kids in the back. Wanting a 4-seater that faces forward made some sense. Now, the other option was to get 2 carts, and which I kind of left the door open for 2 carts. But my wife gave me the green light and said, okay, we've had our cart for a year. If you want to go test out those 4 facing. Now, I've already done it in that shopping for a golf cart, where the one kind of cart failed, and the other one was an Evolution electric, 4 seats facing forward. A lot of people seem to be gravitating to them. So I tried that out earlier this year. You can check out that video if you want to see that. But what I did was I decided to go to the Villages golf cart store and try out 4-seater facing forward. The first one here that you're going to see, I took it out, took it around the corner, got out my camera. It's an EZGO Liberty. It is shorter. It is an electric golf cart. And you know, a lot of it is feel, some of it's looks. This looks pretty good. This golf cart is not a bad looking golf cart. And they were reduced in price from a year ago by $7,000. You could pick up one of these Liberty EZGO golf carts for about $17,000 and something. That's what they were offering. So a really good deal. The windshield was up, so I decided to take the windshield down. Now this video is going to go along. You're going to hear some sound from the video, some sound from me. I just don't want you to get messed up. I'm going to kind of go back and forth because I want you to hear what it's like. It's definitely quieter than a gas-powered golf cart. But I find different things with this. So let me just cut to the video so you can kind of hear what I'm doing with the golf cart. Okay, it's pretty, pedals are really close for me. Pedals are really close. It has the same speedometer as my, hold on, let me zip up my bag. There's some. So it is a 4-seater. It does have kind of contoured seats. Seems a little tighter in the seats, but let's go for a ride. Let's see how this takes off. And let's just see how noisy it is. I think the bigger part of these golf carts is there. Now this seems to have a non-steady gas back and forth until I got it looked all the way down. Let's take a look behind me. We got carts coming up doing the full 21 miles an hour. Seems to have a lot of noises over the little as you can see. Let's see the dash. You've got the speedometer. The front's got a key that you turn it back and forth, not down by the legs. They're definitely quiet. I think when I talk, it's a lot better than what it was before, but it seems like the gas pedal, I'm almost getting this sensation of a wave. Back and forth. I do feel like the cart's hard to get in and out of. I had this problem with EZGOs before, with I hit my head a lot on the side. I mean, I don't want to be too critical of the cart because for what they're charging for this cart, $7,000 less than it was a year ago. But that could be because of competition. Earn it while you're going. And you can. I definitely have some noise in the back. Got some fans of electric carts inside the store. So on the second tryout, I'm going to narrate over the top a little bit. I know I talked in the other one. I will give you some clips in here of this one. This is a star cart. Purple's not necessarily my color. Purple is not my color, but I want to try it out. The star cart's a little bit longer than the Liberty that I just tried out. And this star cart, it's got the nice upgraded seats. It's longer, but I will tell you on the Liberty, it just made an awful lot of rattling and noises. And so I really wanted to see what this Star Sirius 4 facing forward. Clearly, I got in it. It's much more comfortable. I sat in the back seat just to see how it was. I had tried the back seat in the Liberty in one of my other videos. Clearly, Liberty seats are, the two seats together are not as wide as the seats that they put in this. Also, you don't have the edge right there. And you're also going to notice the speedometer is a lot nicer in the Star Cart. So here we go. I'm going to just cut to the sound of riding out, and you may hear me talk a little bit, but I'm going to cut to this. You can definitely hear the difference in this cart. It's not speeding up, slowing down, speeding up, slowing down. It has the self-canceling turn signals. Feels like a much heavier cart. So there I am in the 4-person cart. Can't wait to see how it turns when it gets sharp. Yeah, I don't have the back and forth. Seems a little better. They definitely governed this one down to 22. Try the turning radius just to see what that is. Turning radius is pretty good, even for the length of this cart. I think that's a good thing. But the Star is a very good golf cart. Yeah, definitely brakes work differently. Brakes definitely work differently in this cart. And what I mean by that is either the heaviness of the cart or how the brakes are set up with the electric motors. The pedal definitely felt differently. Now I've kind of cut the sound. You probably are aware both of these cart trips were near the interstate. So you did hear the interstate in the background. That's going to be no matter what you're riding if you're in that section. Didn't purposely go to a quiet area to make the electric sound quieter, but clearly the Star Cart is head and shoulders above the EZGO Liberty. Now I would say though, the problem or the pricing of the Star Carts that are the Sirius if you go the forward, you're starting at $24,000 and you're going up to about $30,000 with the add-ons. This cart here that I tried was $29,000. That's a lot. So, you know, the other cart that I tried out was the Evolution. That probably decked out in a similar way with canvas and a few other things. You're probably $13,000, but a big difference is the size of the electric watt-hour battery. It's less than these. And if you want to compete with smaller batteries, then you would start looking at, there's one I didn't try, but I've looked at, I've been very, very interested in. It's not as luxurious as the Sirius model from Star, but it's the Capella model. And that comes with, instead of the 210 amp hour battery, it comes with only a 160. Still gives you 45 miles of range. So it's not a bad thing. I do have the price. One of the things you do is you get the pricing sheets because you can build your own. The other issue that's coming up here is we're going to look at some used carts, because then I went to my next choice. Do I buy two carts? And this first one I'm looking at is a Sirius cart, but the price is about $14,000 here for this older cart that's used. And I thought the Capella carts, even the four facing forward, start at $17,000. So I'm kind of with a lot of things added on. So you really have to look at these models, because, you know, I would compare the Capella up to, and I'm not showing it here, with the Evolution cart. I would definitely take a look at it. Star makes really good carts. But I want to end it with, I kind of glanced around at used carts, because people then next asked me about used carts. And this cart is one that had me take a double take. A 2018, they had it listed for $10,900. 2018 is kind of old, but it looks in really good condition. They upgraded some things. It has got the Quiet Tech. So it must have been around the first years that they introduced Quiet Tech, which is really important on a gas model, makes the engine sound lower. But then you take the $1,200 off. You could have this thing under $10,000 with the upgraded seats. Yeah, it only has a 30-day warranty, but that thing had me taking second looks. So here's what I ended up doing. I ended up coming back home and going to my wife, I'm happy with my Yamaha cart. I guess I'm not going to get an updated electric cart or a 4 seats facing forward. I'm going to rent if I want another cart or a 4-person cart. I'll rent when company's here. And we'll take the car if necessary. We're not going to have to really worry about it. I just think for the money. Now, the other part what's driving these 4 facing, or even with a 6-person total that they can get with a back seat facing backwards on a 4-person cart, is there's a big demand. And the big demand comes out of Middleton. Yes, I said it, Middleton. Think about it. You have a family and you want to ride around to different things and go places, and you don't want to take your car. You're living in Middleton's not part of the 55 plus villages, but it connects it to it. And they can drive to the town squares. You could have a larger cart for you and your kids. And if you think about it, there's a demand that's probably going to keep the prices of these carts up, because they were sold out of Yamaha carts. I did not get to try a 4 facing forward gas powered cart. They were sold out because they're in high demand. And you can get, they're in the same price range as the Star, pretty much. And you have to be aware, we're going into the fall when the new models come out. So you have this whole, it's kind of like a car dealership. They got to order and put in their order for the new models that are coming and what changes, and most of the time the minor changes that happen to these manufacturers. But we're going through that stage. That's really why the $1,200 off that you're seeing at this point, they're clearing out inventory. But to find it on used carts as well, that's a pretty good deal. So what did I decide? I decided to just keep with what I got. And I'm happy with that. I did my look in. I like how the Yamaha gas cart is built. It didn't make all the noises that first EZGO cart made. EZGO just had a lot of rattles, and just maybe it was the one cart that I tried, but in this case, I'm sticking with my Yamaha gas. And if you go around the villages, Yamaha gas-powered carts are the most popular. Electric's coming, but it's quiet. I have to say, as a YouTuber, I'd love to have the quietness of that. But I do think the Yamaha cart's built a little bit better, a little more rugged. Now, for the price, because all the prices I quoted here, a year ago, I got that brand new Yamaha cart with the sides, with the stuff that you must have. And I am very happy that I did not spend the money that I'm talking about in this video. And I got a brand new one. And people get confused. They do have brand new ones, but they're reconditioned. And they're, in my mind, that's not new. It's new for you, but they've taken a cart that's been used, whether it's golf course or whatever, and then repackaged it and sold it to you. Those are usually a year or two older than the latest model that's coming out. So just be aware of that. This is my final video on golf carts for now, unless something really strange happens where like a model comes out that's just gonna take over the world. I don't see it. I hope you enjoyed all these golf cart videos. I've enjoyed doing them. Maybe in 2025 there's something new on the market. I'll take a look at it. But thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. It does help me out. Even if you just want to help me out a little, I'd appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and say hi when you see me in the villages.